Hi, hello, welcome to today's session. So, in the previous session of our discussion from the chapter Electoral Politics, we were discussing about excess activity, and from the excess activity, we discussed question number 1, 2, and 3 in the previous session. So, in today's session, let's continue our discussion from question number 4 onwards. So, question number 4 is as follows. List all the different election related activities mentioned in the chapter and arrange them in a time sequence, beginning with the first activity and ending with the last. Some of these activities are given below. They are releasing election manifestos, counting of votes, making of voters list, election campaign, declaration of election result, casting of votes, ordering of repoll, announcing election schedule, filing nomination. So these are the different procedures listed are given here. So from the given procedures, they are not in proper sequence or correct order from beginning to till the end. So our duty, our part of work is to rearrange the different procedures from starting to till the end of the procedure. Answer is making of voters list, announcing election schedule, releasing election manifesto, election campaign, filing nomination, casting of votes, ordering of repoll, counting of votes, declaration of election result. So this is the answer given here, and I feel this answer is somewhat not clear, means it's not correct. So the correct sequence you have to write announcing election schedule, or first one releasing election manifesto, ಚುನಾವಣೆಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಅಧಿಸೂಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊರಡಿಸೋದು. Then after announcing election schedule, so it's a part of manifesto itself. When the election manifesto is going to be announced by election commissions, in that particularly in that notification itself, election related schedule it will be announced clearly. That's why releasing election manifesto is first, then announcing election schedule is second, then comes making of voters list, then filling the nomination, then election campaign, then casting of votes, then comes counting of votes, then comes declaration of election result, then at last it comes ordering of repoll. Ordering of repoll here, if the contestants are not satisfied with the counting, then they are having a right to approach for uh, a recounting, or if uncertainly if the candidates goes on resigning after some months or uncertain deaths, then if it goes on repolls or re-elections. Then question number 5th. Sureka is an officer in charge of ensuring free and fair elections in an assembly constituency in a state. Describe what should she focus on for each of the following stages of election. So Sureka is an officer here, and in order to make free and fair elections, here some of the stages given. Relating to the particular stages, what kind of work she need to render, that is the question. The answer is She will have to focus on various duties such as ensure that candidates cannot bribe or threaten voters. Expenditure limit is not crossed by candidates. Candidates not appeal to vote in the name of religion or caste. They not use worship place for campaign for use of any government resources. So this is what she need to do relating to election campaign. Then second one, relating to polling day. So relating to polling day, she will have to cross check the voters list and check ID proofs of the voters, booth capturing not to take place, and ensure that free and fair election should be conducted. Then relating to counting day, she need to or she have to look on counting is carried out. Representatives of all parties present at counting area in order to avoid malpractices. So these are the different things or duties that she need to perform in order to make free and fair elections relating to election campaign day and voting polling day or voting day and relating to counting. Then question number 6. The table below gives the proportion of different communities among the candidates who won elections to the US Congress. So US Congress here means don't no need to understand about the political party. Congress it is the like what we have in our India, and supreme or national level government formed, it is going to be identified as parliament. All the kind of administrative matters takes place at national level, it's only at or only in parliament. So parliament is administering unit or administering body in US. So compare these to the proportion of these communities in the population of US. Based on this, would you suggest a system of reservation in US Congress? If yes, why and for which communities? If no, why not no? Or why not? So here column gives the different communities living in US, mainly black, Hispanics, whites, and proportion of the community in percent in the US. House of Representatives, it's 8 blacks, 5 percentage it's Hispanics, whites 86. Population of US in percentage, it's blacks 13, Hispanics 13, and whites 70. The answer to the question is blacks and Hispanics should be given reservation in US Congress as per their percentage in US population. So here when we go on comparing proportion of population in US, so majority of population in US it's whites, it's a 70 percentage, and both blacks and Hispanics are comprising 13 percentage. So these minority class people need to be given reservations in the House of Representatives or US Congress. So with this, let me stop today's uh, session discussion. Remaining questions will be discussed in tomorrow's session. So update your learning, complete your work, and take care of your health. Stay at home, stay safe.